Home Management. I do marketing and new business development for the company, and I want to talk to you today about why property management companies exist and how you find the right one for your property. The most important reason that property management companies exist is to protect your interest as an owner. Property management companies will keep you at arm's length from your tenant. We're sort of the non-emotional entity. Property owners a lot of times are so busy, they're busy raising their families, they're busy working, and sometimes don't have the time or the resources to manage their own properties. One good example is maintenance. You don't have the resources of people to contact in an emergency. You may not want to take phone calls in the middle of the night. If there's a flood or something like that, property management company is going to be the entity to stand in the gap for you. Also, if you were to have a bad tenant and they weren't paying their rent, property management company is going to have recourse and legal support to take the actions necessary to protect your finances. When you're trying to interview a property management company, there are tons of people out there. There are real estate agents who will manage properties. There are small property management companies and large companies. The first thing I would do is, if I'm doing, say, an internet search and I'm trying to find properties in the area, once you get a list of properties, I would go to their websites. I would look and see what kind of information is there, and I would also look at the properties that they represent and see what type of advertising they do. See if it's, the ads are written grammatically correct. Make sure they're good pictures representing the best features of the property, and make sure the ad is written in a very descriptive, quality way. So, because that's the first impression somebody's going to get when they're going to call on your property. So you want to check them out and make sure that they do a good job in that area. You also want to, when you're asking them questions, you want to ask them, what are all the charges that they pass on to you, the owner. You want to find out what the average length of days their properties stay on the market. And I would be very attuned when you're talking to them to see if they're asking you what your goals and needs are. I think that's the number one thing. A lot of times, you want to just give out information and tell people what you do. And the property management company needs to understand what your goals and what your needs are. So make sure they're asking you the right questions so that they are learning what you want. Thanks again for listening. This is Angie with Walters Home Management. Please feel free to give us a call and we'd be happy to answer any of your questions.